everybody, here with Sean at O'Keefe Landscaping, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about us laying some paving stone. First off today, what we did is we set our chalk line down. As you can see down here, what we're doing is we're just setting square in order to run our pavers. As you can see, we chalk it and then chalk it the other way, and that makes the square. So once we take the square off, as you can see, there is we're ready to start putting brick down. So in this situation, I would put a paver down onto the stone dust, because this is our last base that we've dragged with the board in order to get our stone down. So now that we're putting the stone down in the square, we'll be able to start laying pavers. Now once we continue on, we'll set square again up top to make sure that our pattern is running the same. So and it's not, because you can start running pattern and then it starts to slip out of its place, and then the whole pattern's off. So it's ideal to chalk another line halfway up once you keep going, to make sure that you're still in your pattern. So with that, we're going to start laying some stone, and we'll catch up to you a little bit further and show you a little bit about our stones.
So why don't you start laying some pattern so we can see it?
Okay, so for instance, we got our first one down there in our square. I want to make sure it's pretty much squared off, and then we'll start laying some stone. We'll put our next one up there, because what we're doing in this situation, the customer wants a diagonal kind of pattern. It's not set square exactly straight 90 degrees. So we're running an angle all the way through with the pattern. There's 4 sizes of brick, plus we're going to have a border and an inset border. And the inset border is a mahogany border, small stone, 3x6, and then our outside border is going to be a dark oak, and you'll see that later on. But first we're going to continue on and start laying some patterns. So and it's a random lay, and we keep it on the chalk line, and we go from there. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that these holes line up and your lines keep running square. So when you look down in a good interlocking job, you'll be able to see those lines without them swaying or zigzagging all over. They should be in line all the time. So we keep going. We mix them up. We break the lines every so often, so it doesn't look like there's much of a...
What do you mean by breaking a line?
We'll keep them. What we do is we'll run the line so far, and then we'll put a bigger piece in, so it keeps it a really random look. So it gives it a natural kind of look, where we don't want to make it too patternized over and over again with repetition of stone. So there you go. You kind of see how we got that set in. You see I'm breaking the lines. They're not going to be fully all the way running through all the time. We break it as a random lay. And like I said earlier, we're using 4 different sizes in here. So just to give you an idea of what a random lay looks like. So there you go. We'll catch up to you a little later on laying some interlocking stone. Once again, I'm Sean from O'Keefe Landscaping, and thank you once again.